We continue to follow the big story out of our state capitol. Lawmakers decided not to repeal the controversial House Bill 2 law during yesterday's special session. This has spurred another political battle just days before the new year. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ken Watling. Thank you for joining us tonight. Angela Green has the evening off. WNCT's Zora Stevenson spent the day yesterday tracking the developments in Raleigh at the General Assembly. She joins us right now with the latest on House Bill 2.
Well, Ken, after hours of meetings, discussions, and a lot of back and forth, lawmakers decided to keep HB2 exactly how it is. The controversial bathroom bill is still law in North Carolina. And for people in our area, they say it feels like deja vu. A place of worship
where we should expect the greatest compassion.
And that's exactly what you'll find inside this particular church.
I've been changed. We've been changed by meeting these people.
Transgender is a group more than welcome at Reverend Rod Debs' church. But some say this bill makes it look like they're not welcome in our state.
For HB2 not to be withdrawn is a great, just a travesty.
State legislators went to Raleigh Wednesday to reconsider HB2. A repeal bill was filed and failed to pass the first vote. So legislators decided to adjourn and end the night without a repeal.
The fact that they couldn't repeal it yesterday was a little bit disappointing, obviously.
Andrew Schmidt directs Greenville's Convention and Visitors Bureau, another group directly affected by the bill.
We were hoping that the issue would be taken care of and that we could possibly get some business back that had said they wouldn't come because of the law.
Since March, multiple sports pulled their championships out of Greenville. The biggest blow, the NCAA moved the Division I Women's Golf Regional Championships. Schmidt says the worst part is
we don't have any control over it yet. Our folks are being told that we don't want to talk with you about potential business because of the law. So it really puts us in a tough place.
Both Schmidt and Reverend Debs are hopeful our state's legislators will repeal HB2 in the new year. I've also talked to a number of people who are happy with Wednesday's decision to adjourn, so there are definitely two sides to this story.
Zora, you were in the state legislative building all day yesterday. Any indication on why HB2 was not repealed?
Well, Ken, there are two sides to that story as well. Democrats say they weren't given the opportunity, and then Republicans say Democrats are the ones who voted against it.
A lot of back and forth, and it's not going to end anytime soon.
For sure.
Zora Stevenson in the studio with us tonight. The NAACP responded to the decision with a news conference in Raleigh today. Dr. William Barber says the NAACP is calling for a national economic boycott of North Carolina. He says once the boycott starts, he doesn't plan on ending until there is a total repeal of HB2. He says there also have to be changes at the State Board of Elections and fair redistricting.
We must stand up so hard against what's happening in this state to ensure that it doesn't spread to other states, particularly in the South, and that those other states will know that there will be a price to pay.
The NAACP is also working on plans to march on the Capitol in February. We will continue to track any new developments with HB2. To follow along, head over to our website, WNCT.com, then click on HB2 under the News tab.